$28 for such a scam, dude.
It ain't no scam.
Yes, it is.
Good quality.
You know good quality. What are you talking about?
You get 50% off for Xbox.
There you go. That's fair.
I haven't stretched since I was 1 year old. I'm not going to stretch today. You understand?
You always complain about your back.
My back is good.
It's piss heavy.
That's it.
You don't know me, son. You don't know me, son.
There you go. Yim and yam. In that order. Come on, man. You got at least 10 more in you. Remember, sir, this is just a warm-up.
It's just a warm-up.
This is just a warm-up set, man.
I didn't know that. I thought it was the full thing.
Well, hand. I like to go underneath my legs so it gets my delts a lot more. Okay. That's good too.
So me and Tyler versus the world versus not your average G. Just got done working out in the gym at the Gold's Gym in Austin. And you guys know I started this little series of day in the life of pursuing college professional, whatever you want to call it. But so now that's not all I do. I have a lot of other businesses aside, which will be put on vlogs. This is day in the life. So really just doing the gym content. We're gonna be doing some cooking here in a little bit. I might show a little bit of that and then show the gameplay of scrims and whatever gameplay I want to show. But yeah, episode 2. And if this somehow, like I said in every video, if this is the end of the video, this is somewhat of an outro. So if it ends right here, there's no Kai video to upload, but there should be some more stuff. If it's not, like and subscribe, comment down below which you want to see next. If you want me to dive more into what our workouts are and whatever like that, just let me know down in the comments. And go check out Tyler versus the World. Tyler versus the World channel, man. He's right here in the seat. And he has about 25 subscribers right now. It's actually, if you guys don't know, this is actually Grievous, aka Grievous, Tyler versus the World. And this is his new channel, so go check him out, man. Fitness. And go check out Not Your Average OG. But I don't think he posted on there. There's some other, we're gonna get his stuff situated soon and we'll start shouting him out in the videos, but just right now we're calling him that. But yeah, no Taco Bell or Jack in the Box today. Yeah.
Alright, you were cooking today, chef?
Yeah, we're
Get out of
cooking.
this room.
Huh?
I don't want people to stand over me.
Well, I'm gonna cook too, jackass.
What are you cooking? There's nothing to cook for you.
I'm gonna watch how you cook it because I know you're gonna fuck it up. Do you know how to cook turkey?
Yes.
Alright, let's watch.
Dude, I'm not. That's awkward as fuck.
How's it awkward? You cook the fucking food, it's like being a baby.
Alright, you cook it then.
Yeah, I'll cook it. Easy. So I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna teach Tyler how to cook.
Actually, I'm in the other room.
Okay, so Tyler is scared to cook, so he's scrapping his video idea because I'm just better than him. So I'm just gonna do it and take advantage of the content. Okay. So when it comes to cooking food, just to be honest, you don't want to overcook your food, but you also don't want to undercook it either. Now, one thing about turkey that I had to learn the hard way is that if you're trying to cook it like taco beef, it's two different things. You can't cook it like taco beef because you cook it like taco beef and you start, when it's all raw and barely cooked, and you start chopping it up, it's gonna get mushy, very mushy. It's not gonna be like, you know, like ground beef where it's just fine. So what you have to do is you have to let it cook. Now, anyone that starts it off on like medium to high, it's not good. You want to start like on a medium to low. You don't want to burn when it gets on there. So what we're gonna do, very simple as that. If you really care about it, but we're on a health journey here. We're not here to get really flavor, but obviously just everything to fuel these muscles. So we're gonna put this straight in here, just like that. Make sure to remove the plastic wrap. Now, I suggest you just let that sit there and cook. So you just want to let this sit here and cook. Just let it sit here and cook. Let it get cooked on each side. We're gonna flip it over. I'm not gonna tell you exactly like how long. I couldn't really tell you how long cooking on each side, but just really cook it until it's, how should I say it? Just cook it to where it looks semi-brown on the bottom. So check it, still looks white. So remember what I said. And then now you can turn it up a little bit more. Because you don't want this, we're not cooking a steak here. If you're cooking a steak, it's a little bit different. If you're cooking a steak, you want it to be hot, right? You want it to be hot, sear it, whatever it is. But that's for a different video. So, boom shakalaka. Let this sit here and cook. Obviously, make sure you oil your pan. I would suggest extra virgin oil or just some Pam. Actually, I really suggest using some Pam because this has 0 calories to it. There's nothing to this at all. Spray it in there. Shh. You're cooking with some good old whatever the hell this is. So, oil. It's base cooking oil. That's what this cooking oil is. Boom. And I'm just gonna keep emphasizing on turkey because I've done it so many times. You just start like you know, boom, 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 trying to cut it up, get it in the ground like it's ground beef. This is different. It's a different cut of meat. Just let it cook on both sides first. I mean, you can like section it out. You know, you can like section it out in like cubes here. Like you make them smaller and just flip them around. Let them cook on each side, whatever. Like I said, so do like a brown. And then just wait until they get like a good brown on each side. Then you start chopping it up because you will turn it into mush, like literal mush. I've done it before and it sucks. Because it's really moist and nasty. It's like really, really nasty. So, and also a tip for you too, turkey is way cleaner cut of meat than beef is. Obviously you want to get a pretty lean cut of turkey. And this right here, this reduced sodium taco seasoning, I mean, I'm from Mississippi, I love seasoning. I got to season all my food. So obviously reduced sodium, it's not as good, but it's good enough. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to just do with what you can do with. And this is better than nothing. And I would suggest adding a little bit of salt and pepper to it as well. That will enhance the flavors a little bit more. Just keep an eye on the sodium because, you know, sodium isn't the best for you. So, and I emphasize this as well. Remember, the more you get into cooking food for health and stuff like that, or just in general, you might start rushing it more. Don't rush your cooking. You want it to taste good, man. You want to at least, if it's not going to have as much seasoning or anything like that, you want it to taste good. So, looks like it's cooking up pretty well right now, so we're going to start dividing it a little bit more. But still, don't start chopping it up too much. Just make it in little smaller cubes, get them all mixing. Move them around. Get your paper towel. Do we have a paper towel? Yeah, that's fine. And realistically, this meal should take 15 minutes, 20 minutes max, you know, which is a fair amount of time. So yeah, sit here and enjoy it. Oh, is this mine? This is mine. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, so turn up a little bit more, kind of closer to high. We just want to let it start cooking now. So you can start, don't just go slamming it, just keep cutting it in small cubes. Because turkey is a very delicate meat, man. It's just the fat on it and the meat is just so. I'm not a butcher. I don't know everything about meat, but I just know cooking turkey is a lot different than cooking beef. I promise you that 100%. So get them in the small cubes here, like. Trust me. Kind of like if you're cooking like a thick spaghetti, like a thick beef spaghetti, like how you want, like if you like thick chunks of meat, like beef in your spaghetti. Kind of like do that right now. Keep them pretty thick pieces of chunks, and then whenever they all get pretty golden brown and like cooked, then you start getting them up. Because I'm telling you, I dare you if someone does it. Turn it on hot, put it in here, and just start doing that. Like if you're making ground beef, it's gonna be smushy and it's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be good. So yeah. And by the way, this meal is like maybe $10 max, and you know we're feeding 3 grown men. So I mean. You could probably feed a family of 4 with this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, turkey's really high in protein, low fat, very nice cut of meat. You got sweet beans here and dark red kidney beans, so that's nice. Conversation phone. So I'm probably gonna cook these kidney beans. Like I'm probably just gonna put them in a little bowl and like just get them heated up a little bit in the microwave, and then pour it and mix it in over here because I'm not gonna let it sit there and simmer and cook in there. I just wanna make it fresh. So now, boom, starting to get a little more golden brown. The heat's getting up a little bit, starting to cook up more. So that's good. Probably start adding the seasoning here in a second, just to start getting it going here. And yeah. First, what was that? I'll be back whenever the turkey is kind of ready to be chopped up. First, let me show you guys a little like kind of what I'm talking about. You kind of want to make it look like this. Have it look like this, and then wait till it gets all golden cooked. You know what cooked looks like, and then you start, you know, chopping it up. So I'll see you guys when it gets to that state. Conversations over. Okay, so the turkey's starting to get a good little sear on them now, so we're gonna start chopping it up now like we usually would. And trust me, a lot of people didn't know that, especially like growing up. I know I didn't, 100% fact, I did not barely eat any turkey growing up. So whenever I got into my health journey and I first started cooking turkey, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I automatically hated turkey because I was like, dude, I can't cook it properly. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is definitely a good little tip to know for your future, because I promise you a lot of you guys will mess up with your turkey. And you've probably already done it before and wonder why and still don't know why, and that's just because you're cooking it. You're chopping it up, getting it too chopped up like taco beef way too quick. So, good little trick. So now, we're pretty much all the way cooked. And you don't want to overcook your beef, man. You really don't, trust me, because your beef and your meat, whatever it is, will continue to cook after it's done off the heat. It has internal temperature, so you can just put it on low, man. Put it on low, and just let it sit here and simmer. And it's gonna cook all the way through, and you're gonna have a nice little juicy, moist meat, not all dry meat. And sometimes you might have it a little dry because, you know, it can't be perfect, and it's okay. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start adding in our taco seasoning. So since there's not a lot of fat in this, we're gonna get a little bit of water. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do this real quick. So we're gonna pour in all this seasoning. And to be honest, man, this seasoning, better than nothing. It's not bad, but you know, yeah, I wish I had more flavor to it, but you want to fill this up about halfway or a little bit, 75% with water. Your regular pouch, your great value taco seasoning, about like this much. You can tell like up to here. Pour it all up in here. Boom, and just mix it together. Start mixing, and I emphasize to keep it on low temperature, because if you don't keep it on low temperature, what's going to happen? Your water is going to evaporate, and you're not going to be able to mix your seasoning in with your meat. And the water is acting in as kind of like a binder for your meat, for your seasoning to get on the meat. So the seasoning is going to thicken up on the seasoning, and it's going to get put on the meat. So yeah, just keep mixing until everything's nice and brown of, you know, food, seasoning, or the taco seasoning, and where it's kind of looking like this. And I'll show you here in a second. We're still going to break this up a little bit more, but right now, you know, keep it like this. So it's kind of what you want it to look like. Keep stirring till you get it to look like this. Boom. Now, we're not putting this in tacos, so we don't want it too chopped up. But we want to chop it up, okay? I'm adding in this salt for a little bit of sodium here because we don't have like any sodium in it. Just like, yeah, this is actually a decent amount of sodium. There's actually a decent amount of sodium in that packet. So, and be careful how much water you add as well. You add too much water, that's your fault. I showed you. Fill that seasoning halfway. Seasoning pack halfway. Just pour it in there. So boom. The peas are almost done. The meat is 100% done. So we're just gonna set it here. I would really suggest you to let it keep cooking evenly. You want to make a circle in the middle of your pot and just put your food around the edges and just let it all cook evenly. Boom, like that. Peas are almost done. Like I said, put the kidney beans in a bowl, or we can just put them on this, because it's not a lot of kidney beans. Get a double stack of, probably triple actually. And actually no. Just gonna open these up here, these kidney beans. Because whenever I eat my food, I like my food to be cooked properly and good. So, I promise you, if you come around me cooking crappy food, I would let you know about it immediately. Because I come from the South, man, and that's all we have is food. So I do not like wasting any food. So we're gonna drain these kidney beans out, pretty much every bit of this juice, because kidney bean juice is nasty. Like, it's disgusting. No good, no bueno. I also like to clean my kidney beans as well. Some people don't like to do that, but it's just nasty, man. I'm telling you, it's just it's not my go-to. So I'm gonna use this bowl that's in the sink where I just clean my kidney beans. I'm gonna be back when I'm about to assemble everything. So now we got the kidney beans cooking for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but these are done. So these been sitting for a good second now. Now we're just gonna cut these open, or not cut them, but open. I love peas. Man, I love, the older I've gotten, I love kidney beans, I love beans, I love everything in between. Now, if you're really trying to cut and you're really trying to lose weight, man, stay away from carbs as much as possible, like a lot of carbs. So like if you want to have a whole serving of rice, just cut that serving in half. Just trust me. You can replace it with like peas. You can replace it with like broccoli. And I promise you, it will fill you up just as much as that rice will. And now we got a lot of beans and peas in here, but it's fine. High volume, low calorie, always. Keep that in your brain 24/7, and I promise you guys, that way will drop off you like a damn. And some people are like, well, I want to gain muscle too, dude. Hey, kidney beans, good source of protein here. Check this. Peas. Got about, per serving, about damn near 16 grams of protein in some peas. Kidney beans are done. They're all good little heated up for us here. Let me try one. Fantastic, perfect, amazing. Pour the kidney beans in here. Then get a little bit of water. Maybe less than half a cup of water. Pour it all up in here. Just like that, mix it together. Let it get all moist in here. Boom. And it's just so simple to make, man. Like this is probably the more simple meals to make. Now, if you have a crock pot, this would come together a lot better probably. If you slow cook this for a long time with some real kidney, like these are real kidney beans. I'm talking about like kidney beans that haven't been cooked yet. And just slow cook the meat, like everything. You obviously cook the meat when you're about to get done with everything. I don't know, man. That's just an idea. But this is completely, it's more efficient and just better for me. Now, this is pretty much done. We're gonna put it on low here. Now, look how much is made. Like, look how much food this is made. So I'm gonna put this on low heat. Low. Now look at this. You see how much food this made? This is a big pan. And I have a hurt wrist right now, so I can't barely pick this up and put it with my right hand. Look how big that is. It's huge. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a spoon real quick. Let me clean that out. Clean. Boom, boom. Let me clean this freaking spoon off real quick. Conversation's over. I'm gonna taste it. Always taste your food while cooking it just to see. And I highly emphasize you not to over season your foods, because a lot of people think they have to be cooks and that means to over season food. No. Season your food a little bit, and then whenever you want to add, you always add seasoning after. So let me try this out. Oh, filling for. I mean, that tastes good. It's basic. Vegetables, meat, kidney beans. Pretty basic. Put some hot sauce on it. 8 out of 10 meal. I would recommend it. So, drop a like, subscribe. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get Tyler versus the World's reaction, and see if he likes it. Okay. All right, the beast is trying it.
About to try this
Tyler versus the
amazing meal.
World.
It looks absolutely delicious.
Fantastic.
That's God tier.
Hey, you heard it from him. Heard from Tyler versus the World here.
Hit me up for a spot.
Hey guys, hot sauce. I'm telling you, with a lot of these meals, you need hot sauce. And this hot sauce right here is God tier. 0 calories in this, right? 15 calories or something?
0.
0 calories.
Does have 100 milligrams of sodium, which kind of stinks, but
Yeah, but there's
that's barely nothing.
That's barely nothing, especially if you're
for the results you're getting. If you use Chipotle sauce, you're getting like 800 calories.
Yeah.
You're getting carbs, sugar,
exactly.
bacteria, whatever they got.
And you have to understand your body expends sodium when you're working out. So if you work out and you do stuff like that, it will burn out the sodium. So he approves of it. What's your score out of 10 for this? I scored it like an 7.5 out of 10.
8.7.
8.7 out of 10. And I mean, he hasn't tried his yet, but you know, probably the same amount of result there. But yeah, so I would suggest it. But hey, If you're trying to be healthy, be healthy. If you're not, it's up to you, man. I don't care what you do with your life. It's your life, so.